Hey Clashers, sneak peek number 3 for the big Clash of Clans summer update, and we are going all the way across to the Dark Barracks, because you can now upgrade your Dark Barracks on Town Hall level 13 and unlock the new Dark Elixir troop, which is going to be the Apprentice Warden, or how I like to call him, the Mini Warden. That just sounds cuter right now, so that's why I'm going to use it. Mini Warden is just really adorable. And that's kind of how he looks. Like, it's a mini version of the Warden with an incredible ability, because he is having a live aura, like a HP boost aura surrounding him, similar to the regular Warden, but it's working a bit different. So how it works is that it's boosting the hit points of surrounding troops by 30% without having any limit whatsoever. So if there is a troop surrounding him with a lot of hit points, it's going to be boosted by 30% overall. Well, the Warden is having overall a 90% boost, but that one is limited to 575 hit points. The Mini Warden does not have this. As soon as the troop is nearby, it's going to get boosted by 30%. If it's a lot, it's going to be a big HP boost. If not, it's not. But before we keep going with like possible options on how you can use him, a quick reminder: if you're buying any Go Pass or in-game offers or whatsoever, make sure to support your favorite content creator, and if you like this video, feel free to use code APPRENTICE to support me. I really truly appreciate that, and thank you so much. But now let's just take a look as well a little bit about how you upgrade him, because as I said already, you are going to unlock him on level 1 on Town Hall level 13. You can push him all the way up to to level 2 on Town Hall level 13 as well. So you can already have him on level 2 on Town level 13, which is quite nice. On Town level 14 now, he's going to go up to level 3. And then if we keep moving on Town level 15, this is the moment where you can actually max him out and where you get the overall 30% HP boost from the aura. But there's a little bit more, and it's a little bit more complex with how the auras work. And this is why I want to show you a quick example. So we have the Warden and the Apprentice Warden right nearby. And the auras do not stack. This is why this HP number is so important. 1916.6 HP. Because if a troop is having more than this HP number, it will take the HP of the Mini Warden, because that is always better. If it's below that, then it will take the one of the Warden. So it always takes the better aura for a troop. So let's just make a quick example. If we pause right here, let's take a look which troops are going to get boosted from the Warden. That is the Mini Warden, and that is the Hog Rider, because the Hog Rider is having less than this magic number, the 1900 HP overall. The Mini Warden is boosting the Warden and is boosting the Electro Titan, because this one is having more than 1900 hit points. Overall, this just means those two aura are not stacking. As well, if you add multiple Mini Wardens together, they're not stacking either. There's always only one active aura, and it's always taking consideration the aura which is the best for the troop. So if you have a troop which is having above the 1916 HP, it's going to take the aura of the Mini Warden. If it's having less than that HP, it's always going to take the aura of the regular Warden. This is kind of how that interaction works. And this is why a lot of times it's not really useful to put those two together. You want to have the Mini Warden isolated. Isolated is a good keyword, because we're going to put him isolated into a blimp. We want to land on top of a bomb tower now, because with this change and having a 30% hit point boost, super wizards can survive a bomb tower. And that sounds kind of broken, right? Because take a look at that. We have the bomb tower. It's going down, but the super wizards are going to survive because of the 30% hit point boost of the Apprentice Warden. You can only take 2 of those super wizards in the blimp, but they can still do a lot of damage, as you can see. But if you're not going crazy and like iTzu, this is completely messing up the balance and everything, rip Clash of Clans, I can understand, and this is why I'm adding this really quick. One small bomb. And this is all what it takes to completely annihilate this approach. Because with this one small bomb, you cannot trigger it quick enough that your super wizards are having damage dealt to them. Why is that? Because the blimp is going to be changed. The blimp and other clan castles are going to release their troops now way quicker. What does this mean? If you have a lot of troops coming out of the clan castle, the release time now is way quicker, and troops are coming out of the clan castle way faster. What this does is, if you have 10 goblins in there, they won't trigger the traps anymore for your troops, like we have just seen. The small bomb still took damage, or like still dealt damage towards the super wizards, and this change is huge. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, because the next use case I think is pretty good for the Apprentice Warden, for the mini Warden, is in a smash attack. In a smash attack, you want to have the regular Warden with your super bonus, with your Electro Titans, whatever you're putting in there, and then you want to have on the outside your Apprentice Warden boosting up the hit points of your Barbarian King, of the Pack of the Siege Barracks, of whatever. This is a really nice use case as well. Those are, in my opinion, the best two use cases, by the way. As well, we have new skins coming to the game, and you don't have to buy them. You can actually unlock them by just playing the game. That's right, you have heard that right. You can just play the game and unlock them, because those are the league skins. The league skins, can you tell me how this, like which league this king is going to represent? It looks pretty cool, right? So how this works is you can buy those skins now in the league shop for leagues, for league medals, which you're going to unlock with the Clan War League every single month. The issue now is though that they are quite expensive. Overall, for every single skin you want to buy, you have to spend overall 2,000 medals. Which in my opinion is a bit too much. Because especially considering, like, if you're not in champion, you are going to take a lot of time to actually get them together. And this means that you can't spend any of those medals on, for example, I don't know, like hammers or whatever you want to buy. So yeah, but it is what it is. I'm always the person who's telling you, okay? So don't go too crazy about it against me. It's 2,000 medals for each skin, and there's even a new war scenario coming to the game, which looks pretty crazy. This one as well, you can buy in the raid, in the league shop. So it's not raid medals, it's the league shop where you are getting the medals from the Clan War League. This scenery is overall 2,400 of those points, which is quite expensive as well. Let's see if Supercell, I mean, I don't think so, to be honest. It is what it is. You have to grind quite a bit for those, but it's a nice addition anyway. They look pretty cool, okay? The next thing are some balance changes. It's only a couple of small changes. The first thing is the miner is getting a small buff. Queen Charge Hybrid is supposed to be back for Supercell, and well, we get a small buff from 1,208 hit points up to 1,250 hit points. And this still means that it's not really relevant for the mini Warden. So if you're now thinking, iTzu, let's go, I'm playing Queen Charge Hybrid with the new Apprentice War, that kind of sucks. Like, I don't want to get you too excited, but that is kind of bad. The next thing though is the Super Miner. The Super Miner was really underwhelming from the beginning of the release, and they're now like finally buffing him. Overall, the hit points are going up from 3,200 to 3,500, which means this troop is way more important when it comes down to the Apprentice Warden. But with that being said, I want to show you an entire smash attack, which is, I think, a really nice use case of the Apprentice Warden on the flank. Well, I can as well like give you some more information about some interactions. The first thing, I have shown you earlier the blimp, right? Like with the landing on top of a bomb tower. This is fixed with like one small bomb next to the bomb tower. But remember, for town level 14, for example, you can't really defend that. It's not one to land on top of your bomb tower. You have to invest like a giant bomb or something crazy to actually defend that. Otherwise, it is not possible. So if someone is going into your base with a super wizard and mini warden combination, you have to place some traps around the bomb towers, which I think overall is not the biggest deal, because let's be honest, how many competitive players who are non-stop playing a Blizzard on town 14, they are like on lower town level, so I don't think it's that crazy of like a big deal. But if you want to learn a strategy which is really good for like the lower town level now, it is the Blizzard. So you have a pretty good shot for that. Except the meta is going to become that everyone's placing giant bombs next to it. But it is what it is, okay? Then we have as well the thing with auras not stacking. So on this one, for example, if we would add another Apprentice Warden with the Smash, this would mean, since the Super Bonus, they have 2,200 hit points, which means, again, they have above this magic number of 1,916.6 HP, which means they would get bonus health from the Mini Warden. But then again, the question is always, is it worth it? Is it worth it 20 housing space? Because overall, like, if you have listened to the video so far, you would probably say that this new troops looks super OP. But I want to not give you any false impression, kind of like what I did with the recall spell back then, because the recall spell was really underwhelming, and I kind of sold you that it's incredible, it is awesome, which it looks in the sneak peeks, right? But with this one I want you completely open, because I don't think that's a strong truth. I don't see big value in it. If you compare it, you can just put an ice golem in front of some stuff and you're getting more value out of it. You might think now as well, put it into a queen charge. Well, the aura is not big enough that your healers would survive a black mine, and as well the range is round about the same as a queen. So having splash versus your queen would kill the Apprentice Warden as well. Overall, your use cases are really limited, and this is why I really truly hope that I missed something, because right now it's not that exciting. It's unfortunate. I really hope that you find a really cool use case. Let me know down below in the comments. Go crazy. Go something really crazy with your options and with your ideas you have on how to use this new troop. I will read that for sure, and I really hope that someone of you is coming up with a crazy idea which makes this troop super useful. But at least from now, I'm not really sure. You can't really put it into Electro Titan army, which in the first place sounds pretty good, but then again, you're not having any witches on the outside, or you have to reduce the amount of Electro Titans. You know what I'm coming from? It's like really, it's a strange interaction. So let me know, what do you think? How would you use this new troop? And overall, thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.